Welcome to the highlights of day 2 of the second test match, Sri Lanka versus the West Indies, happening at the Galle International Stadium. And let's take a look at where the game is at the start of day 2 after day 1 was curtailed quite a bit by rain. But Sri Lanka, in that little session they had of 35 overs, were 113 for 1 with Nisanka on 61 and Oshada Fernando on 2. Dimuth Karunaratne, the batsman, dismissed for 42. The West Indian bowling, quite a few tried, but just a wicket for chase. The cotton bowl, 1 for 33, but plenty of spin in that West Indian attack. Right, it's bright and sunny, it's looking good, so it's time to join our commentators as play is about to begin.
All set, day 2.
Getting quite a bit of turn, no surprise, he gets bounce as well with that high arm action.
Catch it! Oh.
Very, very close there. He seemed to come off the boot of Nkrumah Bonner at Silly Point. Is that moment of anxiety just off the knee of Nkrumah Bonner in the air for a long time. And Shea Hope at short extra cover. Not able to get to it.
Shadow.
Won't be able to cut it off. First boundary of the morning. Just too short.
When you pitch short, Warrican, you're asking for trouble.
He's got him. All of that energy, all of that optimism has brought the reward.
Oshada Fernando trying to play it very, very late. Only managed to get that thick outside edge. Good catch by Joshua. Rewarded Warrican for the good work he's done so far in these test innings. Sri Lanka losing their second at 139. Oshada Fernando gone for 18 of 27 deliveries.
Angelo Matthews, former captain. His 92nd test.
Catch it, shot boy. Jesus Christ.
Gets off the mark. Beautifully played. Good use of the feet, well timed. What a nice shot to get going.
Big shot, and given. And that was a status delivery from the bowler. And you don't have many chances to survive. Excellent bowling. Took his time, the umpire, and then favouring the bowler on that occasion. Leg before wicket, Nisanka. He'll be dejected. Missed out on an opportunity to score another test 100. He scored 73. It's 152 for 3.
Got him. Little bit of trouble. Wickets are falling here in Galle.
In 15 overs, this is their third. Good catch. Very well anticipated. Only 2 runs for Dhananjaya in this innings. It's 154 for 4. There you go. No regard. He's making his test debut and he employs that reverse sweep. Wow. Talk about confidence.
162 for 4. Now that's not a good sign. Sri Lanka have lost a few wickets, and Angelo Matthews, for some reason, I think it was his hamstring, that he's just retiring. He's gone back. So be 2 brand new batsmen at the crease.
This has happened apparently. Yeah, straight away pulls out. Looks like a tie for me, Roshan.
They're very confident, yes. Inside edge. That's where Permaul was aiming to bowl. Let's take a look. But the line was perfect. And it's starting to spin. Yes, there was also that little puff of dust. That explosion, minor explosion. Inside edge onto the pad. Simple catch to short leg. This is good bowling by the West Indian spinners. And Sri Lanka, not the greatest debut, out for 10. 169 for 5. That has to be close. That has to be close. That is out. Yeah, that was in line. Chandimal got his foot across. That's what happened. But his back leg was almost planted in front of the stumps. He's referring it.
Ball tracking coming up. Orientation is out. Pitching in line. Impact in line. Wickets hitting. Kumar, you can stay with your original decision. I believe.
That was a good one. That was pretty straightforward for Kumar Dharmasena, but sadly, Sri Lanka losing wickets a little bit too quickly. Chandimal gone for 2, 169 for 6. There goes the sweep. Very nearly got Kumar Dharmasena, but effective stroke. The sweep is always a good option. Oh, that's simple. What was he trying to do? He was looking to play it away on the onside, the leading edge. He was looking to play it away on the onside. And there you are, the leading edge. That's precisely why you spoke about the mid-wicket area being open. So he goes for 5, 178 for 7. Apesh behind point. Boundary. Welcome runs.
Oh, straight one. This time, Lasith Tambulina tried to work it towards a cover point for a single with the angle bat. This time, straight. And Permal rewarded with his 4th wicket.
Yeah, just looking to try and glide or guide the ball to extra cover was done in the flight and off the pitch. Permal, he's now doing nothing wrong. His best ever figures in Test cricket. Abuldinia goes for 1. It's 187 for 8.
Here he comes back. We were told that if it is necessary, he would make a return, and it is necessary for Sri Lanka right now. Miscued. Is he going to clear the long on? He will.
Think of Gordon Greenwich, who got a double 100 at, was it Lords, while injured? Who knows? What has Matthews got for us here?
Easy catch, simple catch for the first time. Veerasammy Permaul has taken 5 wickets in a Test match innings. He's earned his recall and he's making it count.
Yesterday just struggled a little bit with his length, Veerasammy Permaul, yesterday evening, but today he's been magnificent, bowled at great pace and got appreciative turn and richly deserves his 5. His 5th one is Saranga Lakmal, who goes for 12. Sri Lanka, they're nearly done, 200 for 9. Or gets bowled, beautifully bowled. That one turns and knocks over the off stump, and that's the end of the Sri Lankan innings.
Unplayable. Lots of turn, lots of bounce, lots of encouragement for all the bowlers. And while that may be a concern for the West Indies batsmen when they come out in a few minutes' time, certainly they can't argue with the effort from the spinners today. Warrican and Permaul, the 2 left-arm spinners, sharing 9 wickets between them. Permaul, his first 5-wicket innings haul in Test cricket.
Yanasanka with a pick of the batsman. 73 off 148 deliveries. He was well supported by his captain at the top of the order, but it really was trying circumstances for all the batters throughout the innings as the left-arm spin of Warrican and Permaul used the conditions perfectly.
When last would we have seen this? Spinners, not just spinners, but left-arm spinners, 2 specialist left-arm spinners in a West Indies 11, routing their opponents. Veerasammy Permaul, 5 for 35, his first 5-wicket haul, and Jamel Warrican still looking for a 5er in Test match cricket, but playing his part with 4 for 50 after Roston Chase got the Sri Lankan captain on day 1. doing. Blackwood once again, makeshift opening batsman with his captain, Craig Brathwaite. Very experienced. Leading from the front. Would have been delighted to see his bowlers do the business this morning. Now he's got to survive this tricky period to the lunch interval. 3, possibly 4 overs. Who knows, they might want to introduce the spin pretty early.
They might be forced to introduce spin early with Matthews not able to bowl, deciding to leave Ramira out. So Matthews was that second seamer. He won't be available. Here's Lakmal.
Sharp turn and bounce, and the bounce, as you mentioned, more than anything else a worry at this stage.
Wonderful seam position for a left arm spinner.
And he's done what's required. Negotiating 4 overs to the interval. And they'll take a pause and contemplate the plans, the strategies, taking on this Sri Lankan spin attack at 2 without loss. In the meantime, that's the situation as we say a brief farewell from the Galle International Stadium.
Good afternoon, Roshan. Good afternoon to all. A bit of bounce in this pitch. The seam bowlers. Angle worked away on the onside for a couple of runs. Edged. It'll be 4 runs. Edged. And flew past that Gurry fielder. And he'll get 4 runs for it.
Blackwood flashing hard, driving really hard. And went quite quick. Oh, goodness, just missed it. Missed his head.
That's beaten the mid off. Another boundary added to the West Indies total. Unplayable. Really, all you can do as a batsman then is just nod, as Blackwood just did to a good delivery.
A dream left arm spinner's delivery. Look at that. Curve in. Puff of dust, middle on leg, and going over the off stump.
Beats the field and gets a boundary to end the over. 55 without loss. And he's played that well, he's timed it well and will easily beat Suranga Lakmal, who was escorting it from deepish mid-off, hoping to cut it off, but in vain.
Good shot, very good shot. Found the gap around the ground. Nice shot by Blackwood, very strong through the offside. Suranga Lakmal at mid-off had no chance by setting that short extra cover and that catching position.
Steady as she goes so far for this opening pair. 59 without loss.
That has to be close. That has to be. It is given. Well, he's referring it straight away. So he doesn't think it's out. So let's see.
When a batter goes upstairs so quickly, there's normally a thought of an inside edge.
Review for LBW.
You know, if it's
The
just for the
original decision
LBW,
is
when
out.
he walks
It's a
down
fair
the wicket and
delivery.
consults with his
Please
partner.
start with the front on spin vision. Appears to pass close to the bat. Give me Aldridge to confirm whether there is any bat involved.
And roll hog 3.
Aldridge coming. Roll it. Keep rolling it to the bat. Yes, it's a flat line when the ball passes the bat. Confirm no bat involved. Ball tracking when it's ready, please.
Okay, when it's ready, I'll give it to you. Okay, stand by.
Ball tracking coming up. Original edition is out. Pitching in line, impact in line, and wickets hitting. Pitching, you can stay with your original edition. I will let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen now. You can make your clear signal now.
That's a bit of a surprise, isn't it, HD? Considering the fact that the batsman was pretty unanimous in his review. Anyway, he's gone for 44, 62 for 1. In the form of Blackwood, LBW to Jayavikram for 44. Bonner had a good return in that first test, particularly in the second innings. Fought hard, with very good partnership. And that's gone for 4. Short and wide. That's in line. Wicketkeeper was pretty vocal. Abulania thinks it's close. They're having a word. Yeah, they're going to refer it, I think. Yes, they have. They have.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. The original edition is not out. It's a fair delivery. Please start with front on spin mission. He appears to pass close to the bat. Give me Aldridge to confirm whether there is any bat involved, please. Aldridge coming on. Roll it, please, plus the bat. The bat confirmed. It's a flat line when the ball passes. The bat, no bat involved. Give me ball tracking when it's ready. Stand by, guys. Ready for ball tracking. Ball tracking coming up. Original edition is not out. Pitching in line, impact in line. Wickets missing. Ruchi, Kumar, you can stay with your original edition. I will let you know when you're on screen.
The signals have been made. Bhadra Seniratne is just signaling to everyone to stand by. They're all standing by. They're sitting by, in fact, by the covers, ready to pounce as soon as the rain, the semblance for rain or... there are quite a few crews that have been deployed at different ends of the ground. The ground staff now is quite keen to come. I think that is an indication that the rain is almost in the vicinity. The umpires have decided to go off. The ground staff just making sure that they are on the ground before the rain appears. It is pretty ominous. They are making sure that all the important areas of the ground is taken care of, and starting with the playing square.
So that's the overall situation. The game has certainly advanced in between those lengthy stoppages for rain. On day 1 we started late, on day 2 we finished early, but the West Indies trailed by 135 runs.